Oceanus Conservation is a registered environmental NGO based in the Philippines. As the pandemic hit worldwide and the lack of focus back for the environment, we decided to come together and create an organization to bring back the restoration and protection of the Philippine marine habitat. Our overarching goal is to conserve blue carbon habitats such as mangroves and seagrass and contribute to their conservation, providing environmental education and community development for the Filipino people. With this, we have 3 projects that support Sustainable Development Goals 13, Climate Action, 14, Life Below Water, and 15, Life on Land. The Philippines is one of the mega-diverse countries in the world with high endemism and high biodiversity of mangroves, seagrass, and coral reefs. However, the country is still suffering from deforestation and coastal pollution, which can have dramatic impacts on these ecosystems. The country only protected 19% of the mangroves for long-term conservation purposes. Together with other organizations and local governments, we hope to contribute and protect 30% of these marine ecosystems by 2030.
Hi everyone! The Oceanus team is here at the municipality of Caguayit in the province of Surigao del Sur. We've been invited to check the mangrove areas and the abandoned fish ponds and try to assess how restoration work might be feasible. We'll look into 3 aspects: the biophysical setting, the community participation, and the institutional support of the local government unit. For the biophysical setting, we need to identify and describe the mangrove species present. How tall are they, if they're flowering or not? We'll also check the environment. For instance, the water pH, the salinity, and the tidal inundation in the area. For community participation, we need to determine active associations and their current knowledge in mangrove and mangrove management. Lastly, we need to determine where the LGU is currently at with their mangrove conservation initiatives and their future plans as well. These are the things that Oceanus believes to be critical in doing meaningful and sustainable mangrove restoration work.
Through our restoration efforts, we also ensure that communities involved will get incentives for their efforts and serve as another alternative income for forest protection and monitoring. We envision that in the years to come, restored mangrove forests will provide a good avenue for ecotourism and educational awareness for the communities, students, and local tourists.
Good morning, everyone. I am Hope S. Damasing, currently the president of the Zone 3 Mangrove Organization located in Punta Luok, Salay, Misamis Oriental. Our future vision sa ato ang grupo is that we can generate tourism mo nang karon gabaning kamot gud mi nga makaplant og daghan kaayo nga mangrove trees para in the future mahimo nato siya nga turismo dinhi sa Luok, maka-generate pod og employment sa ato ang unemployed pod nga members as well as sa ato ang mga constituents dinhi sa Luok. Dayon maka-additional pod siya og maka-generate income para sa atong barangay.
Ako si Hyacinth Mary Ipagara from Luok, Salay, Misamis Oriental. I am a Vice President of our mangrove organization here at Salay, Misamis Oriental. So sa amo ging nakita gyud ang kanig yung mangrove dako gid kayo siya og kanang katabang. Tungod kay isa pud niya siya sa makapugong sa mga baha labi na ang among lugar kay nagpalibutan gid mig tubig diri na may suba na may fish pond ug naa mi dagat. So sa diri gid nga side nga naa nay mga mangroban minus na gyud ang kanang paghapak sa balod tungod kay napugngan naman siya. So kaning mangrove di magid ni siya nato makita diretso nga mudako. Pero makita ra gid gihapon nato ang atong gihaguan pukon.
In addition to our restoration efforts, we also conduct scientific research of our ocean through deploying real-time temperature monitoring in Batangas and Palawan. In this way, we will be able to understand the annual trend of temperature and correlate it with coral reef health in these sites. Unfortunately, the coral in one of our sites was affected by the high sea temperature way beyond its threshold, which resulted in intense bleaching. Our solution is to work together with the local environmental officers to reduce the local pressures such as overfishing in these areas so that the corals can still recover from bleaching events. Lastly, we also realize that there is a lack of ocean literacy in a lot of areas in the Philippines, And so we created 2 bilingual ocean storybooks about the beauty of coral reefs and mangroves because we need to communicate the diversity of our ecosystems in our local language so we can spread to many areas in the country. In Oceanus, we hope to engage and educate our fellow Filipinos about the diverse marine life we have left to motivate them to push for climate action so we can still save these habitats from intense damage. This we all do for our children and the other generations to come to appreciate and still be able to witness the beauty of nature.